Hello and welcome back to another reaction. In this occasion, Avatar The Last Airbender, episode 2 of the first book. Yes, I have been reading all your commentaries, even I respond some of them in the comment section, obviously. But I am so glad with this reception of this this new cartoon. Obviously, it's not an anime; it doesn't come from Japan, but it's a great cartoon. And as I said before, yeah, it's considered one of the best, if not the best, Western animation ever made. And well, yeah, it's too early for me to judge that. So far, the first episode has been fantastic, is pretty good, and I like how they managed to project the characters because they left an impact on me. Even if I didn't remember every single one of their names, they still left an impact on me. But again, it's way too early for me to judge it. And yes, I will try to release 2 episodes per week. I cannot guarantee that because, again, the time is not that great for me. I don't have so much free time to record and to edit these ones. So yes, it's pretty hard for me to give you two episodes per week, but I will try my hardest. I cannot make a promise because, yeah, I don't want to break it if that's the case. So, yeah, I will try my hardest to give you 2 episodes per week, but I cannot guarantee that. So, yes, thank you for understanding that. Anyway, yes, going back to now the episode. I'm so eager to see because this escalate pretty quickly, pretty fast, and I want to see what is going to happen. So yeah, let's just cut all of these and watch the episode, shall we? Okay, I'm back. I just watched a second time the second episode of the first book of Avatar The Last Airbender. I have been thinking a lot, not only in this episode, but in the last one that I watched, the first one. And it has to do more with the lore of the world that we have here. What I assume this series is a reincarnation. I am curious to know how many avatars existed before Aang. I don't know if there was just a few or this is going for hundreds and hundreds of generations, and every generation has a new avatar, or not every generation. It is still pretty confusing for me in this case. I don't know, perhaps thanks to what I have seen so far, being raised by monks and all of that, I assume it's very similar to what in our world have as the Dalai Lama. According to the religion of the Buddhist religion, is the Dalai Lama is resurrected every time one of them died. There are supposed to be two. I don't recall the other name. The name of the other part of this deal that is chosen. It's pretty complicated when I think about it. The Dalai Lama choose another person so he can be something similar to the Dalai Lama, and this other one choose the resurrection of the Dalai Lama. I'm still not completely sure. This is something I vaguely remember from that. And yeah, my guess is very similar. I don't know if they can skip a generation and they do not resurrect because the world doesn't need them, or if every generation has an avatar in this world. I am not sure of that. Perhaps in the future I'm going to get my answers, but that is something curious that I was thinking, and if I don't express it, I'm going to keep thinking and thinking and thinking over that. Anyway, yes, this episode brought us more sides of the personality of our protagonists, of our heroes. In this case, is Katara, Sokka, and of course Aang. Sokka was kind of the hot-headed guy that just wanted to protect the village and saw everybody that is not part of his tribe the enemy. he just watch every foreign person like the enemy, that they are going to bring the Fire Nation to their little village and they're going to be over. In this case, he was kind of right. Aang wasn't a traitor, but by accident he brought part of the Fire Nation to their village, and yes, in the end, it was destroyed, or partially destroyed, thanks to this. Not even an attack, they just wanted to take the Avatar. They didn't care about this small village. So yeah, I kind of sympathize in that case with Sokka. That yeah, he's trying to protect his people. He's trying to fulfill the promise that he made to his father, according to what we saw in the episode, and he's trying his best. And yes, even the elder, in this case the grandma, agree with this. That yes, you maybe didn't want to do that, but you did it and you have to face the consequences. Of course, Katara is kind of angry, but it's understandable. It's understandable it's happening. She's angry because she wanted somebody to teach her how to bend water, because there is nobody there that is capable of teaching her that, and Aang was her only hope. And yes, I understand the anger because she wanted something different, and with the dialogue, the express dialogue in the episode, say, oh, they bring fun, which I never thought it was going to be what Katara said. I said, okay, she's going to say something else, but no, apparently it's fun what the Avatar brought, Aang. And this is important. This is perhaps it's just a throwaway line, and perhaps I'm just exaggerating and looking way too deep into this, but that is important because my guess is the life in this village is completely monotonous. You do absolutely nothing but fish, do chores, and sleep. That's your life. And yes, every single human being will be miserable in said conditions. And even when you know you have a special talent that nobody else in your village has, and you cannot develop said talent, develop said qualities that you have, you will end up, well, wasting them in your own eyes. Oh, I will be just... Imagine someone super intelligent is just doing or washing clothes or washing dishes or whatever, but he's not able to do his full potential, his tremendous potential that person has, because there is nobody else to support him, there is nobody else to teach him how to develop his talent. So yeah, I understand Katara, but I understand both sides, and I like that about the show. I like that about this little segment, that is not, oh, they are in the wrong and we are in the right, but they are just stubborn. No, both sides have their own reason why they behave the way they behave. And that is what is amazing about this episode. And I'm just speaking about this episode. Yeah, I like those small details that they don't shove it in your face, but you kind of notice them. And then, of course, we saw the Fire Nation attack. We saw a very dynamic fight, not at the beginning, not so much of a dynamic fight, but we saw kind of the show of the airbending techniques. I like this action scene because it's not technically a fighting scene. They are not still fighting with these elements they have. I wish they did, because that sounds awesome. When we could see a fight between the elementals, basically, well, the benders in this case, different benders. That could have the potential of being spectacular. But again, it's not here and it's way too soon. So yeah, I need to be patient. I know. But I like the dynamic here that he doesn't want to fight. The Avatar Aang doesn't want to fight. He's reluctant to fight. He doesn't want to confront everybody. He's trying to knock everybody down so he can escape and go away, but he doesn't want to fight. And this is obvious from the way this was portrayed. And obviously, Zuko I think it's Zuko, right? The prince. He wants to fight because he wants to. From what I can get, he wants to prove himself. My guess is to his father for the gift that he was saying that, oh, this will be an excellent gift for my father. So yeah, my guess he wants to prove himself from everything that I have seen in the first two episodes. That is the motivation that I see. What else? What else? Something else. The uncle. I will try to pronounce his name because I haven't seen him being pronounced. And yes, I even went to the Wikipedia. And don't worry, I didn't read anything about it. I just read the first two lines, and not even the first two lines, the first two sentences. Not even sentences. The name General Ilo, and the pronunciation. That's it. I did not figure out anything, nothing. So yeah, why I did this? Because I have no idea how to pronounce that name. And according, again, to Wikipedia, it's Ilo. That is how I read it. Perhaps it's like that, perhaps it's not. Because I haven't seen anybody in the show pronounce his name. So yeah, this uncle, I'm just going to say this, and I'm not going to pronounce his name that much until I hear it on the show. I like his character. Even if it doesn't have many appearances, I really like his character. He's kind of lazy, he's kind of laid back, very relaxed. The complete opposite of what Zuko is. I think it's Zuko. The prince, in case I didn't pronounce that correctly. He's completely opposite in every single aspect, because yeah, we can see that Zuko is very straightforward, very aggressive, very young. And then we have the uncle, which is obviously old, but is more calm, more relaxed. He knows what he's doing. And even though he helped, in the end, to kind of trying to bring down the Avatar after they escape, he seems reluctant to fight. That is what I kind of see from the mentor, from the uncle. He doesn't want to fight that much. I don't know. I still don't know what to think of him. Perhaps it's way too early for me to be really going deep into these characters, but that is the feeling I have. I don't know. That's how I feel. I feel that he's reluctant to fight. He doesn't want to do his nephew bidding. Yeah, it's kind of weird when you think about it. It's kind of weird. What else? What else is in this episode? Well, yes, we saw a lot of humor in this episode, which is something I guess is common for this, because not only the heroes but the villain have their own kind of humor. They're kind of, well, yes, okay, this is something ridiculous situation, like the frozen soldiers and all of that. Yes, I like the humor in this one. Now, the last thing I want to speak about, the change of heart of the grandmother, and of course from Sokka. Hopefully that is Sokka. That they want to save Aang now that they know he is the Avatar. This makes sense. This makes complete sense. Because yeah, you're not going to risk the life of your village, your own life, the life of your niece, nephews, whatever, for a complete unknown. Even if he is an airbender, because there is nothing else to show you that he is that important, or he is going to be able to save you if you save him. Once they figure out that he's the Avatar, they change their heart, because now they see hope that they are going to be safe if they help the Avatar. And not only that, Aang saved the village, because yeah, I don't think these soldiers, this Fire Nation, was going to be content of just asking them, oh no, we haven't seen him. Oh, okay, sorry. And they are going to go away. Obviously, no, they are going to destroy the entire village. We don't know if they're going to kill. I don't know if it's going to be that dark of a show. I still don't know. It's the second episode, come on. But I don't think they're going to be just satisfied with, oh no, oh sorry. we're going. No, obviously that is not going to be the case. So yeah, Aang saved the village. And they know that they now know that he is the Avatar, which is a lot more important. As the grandma say, this gives me hope and you need to help him. And yes, I think I kind of get why they are called books and the first book is water. Because he has to master every single one of these elements. Water, earth, and fire. And they even gave you the correct order. I guess he already knows how to control air, so there is no more problem there. Or perhaps he's going to train a little bit more in the end. I don't know. I am completely in the black here. I have no idea what is going to happen later on. But yeah, this is exciting, and I kind of get why they call books and why every single book has a different how to call it, a different element. Yes, because yeah, even the files in the files it say book 1 water, book 2 fire, earth and fire and all that. So yes, I am intrigued with this series, and yes, I am enjoying it quite a lot. But I finished and I exhausted the topic of this episode. I hope you enjoy it. If you think there is something else I need to discuss, leave a comment and let me know. And as always, thank you for your attention and see you on the next one. Bye!
Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed that video, and if you did, give it a like so the algorithm from YouTube will help me out. And check my other videos, share them, and also why not subscribe to my channel and join this community. And as always, I want to thank you for your attention, your likes, and even your dislikes, your comments, which is something I always look forward to read. And yeah, once more, thanks and see you on the next one.